Alright, good evening everyone. Just doing a quick 1 vs 1 I just played on the, against Protoss. Another Diamond League game. Nothing too special going on here. Just finished this game about 2 minutes ago, so I decided to do a quick cast on it. So let me just fast forward through some of the beginning stuff. Uh, it's typical. I was going for a wall off here, as you'll see. Do a 9, 10 supply depot wall off. Do 10 supply depot. Then on the final 11th SCV, do a barracks. Alright, so now I go ahead and I scout this guy out. I know he's in town, and when they put a probe in like that, it's gonna be a photon cannon rush. I'm not really threatened by it. My only goal with this one is, unless he inches his way forward to my town, which will take forever, I'm not really afraid. So what I decide to do is just let him start it, waste some economy on it, focus his efforts on just building the photon cannons up. Because all I was gonna do is just have my Marines prevent him from building any pylons closer to my town. And the only way he could build pylons closer is he built them like one range closer each time and had cannons backing it up. Do that, it would take him literally 10 plus minutes, I think, to creep his way into my town. So I'm just letting him do that. What I'm doing is I'm just sneaking my my Marine around, utilizing that SCV very efficiently, just kind of sitting there right now. I'm just doing a circle around, going for the pylon, of course. Take out the pylon, prevent the cannon from working. Two Marines do damage pretty readily. They have attack speed of 0.86 seconds, so 12 damage every 0.86 seconds. They can do about 400 damage pretty quickly at that rate. As you can see, once again, just skirting around the edge, backing up my Marines so he don't get hit by a cannon now. This prevents him from getting any closer to my town. Then just walk around this way. While that's happening, put up a really quick factory. Normally I like to do 2-3 barracks early before I start my factory, unless the factory is really needed. So now I'm just gonna split my forces. At this point I'm not afraid of him doing anything. I try to go back to normal now, put down a second barracks. My economy is rolling pretty well. I should have been building a second refinery. But take out this pylon again. Right around now, I think the guy knows that he's gone pretty much as far as he'll be able to go with the photon cannon rush. So I think at this point he starts to withdraw building more, because he's already wasted, let's see, 900 minerals, 1,000 minerals. After this pylon goes down, 1,100 minerals on just this cannon push. This cannon push right now has cost me 0 resources. I think I do lose a Marine. I lose 2 Marines. He pulls them in. I'm not paying attention. So I think it's a pretty good trade-off at this point. I'm pushing to get these cannons out of town, but at the same time, I'm not afraid of what he can bring. What I could have done, now that I'm looking at his base, is taking that meager force of 5-6 Marines and just walk right into his town. Only takes about 2 Marines to, 2 to 3 Marines to hold back a photon cannon rush. Instead, I just kind of hunker down. Let the tank come out, take care of it. I'm building up my economy. My economy is pretty well set off. As you can see, I'm pretty much fully saturated. Maybe 2-3 more SCVs to hit full saturation. So now I know he's playing some kind of techie trick. Normally at this point I expect a void ray to come out. He's held me off. He's going to pop out a quick void ray. So I put down engineering bay because 1 or 2 turrets will hold him off from taking out a dozen plus of my workers. And building a command center, got to expand, letting that money piled up. So I'm just going to go take this out while you know, just fortifying my position over here. You know, I just build 2 tanks. Unless he's going like heavy stalkers, I don't really build that many tanks against Protoss. If he's going a lot of Colossus, I like to build tanks. They tend to mess things up. And a good thing about Colossus, tanks versus Colossus, is the Colossus will walk right over the enemy units, which gives the siege tanks some excellent splash damage, you know, capability. I'm just going checking here, making sure he's not doing anything sneaky. Alright, so I take that out. Okay, so the base is clean. I know the guy's teching, he's doing something. I'm guessing he's either expanded or he's doing some trick. But as you can see, I'm pumping out Marines right now because I'm waiting for Void Rays to come into my town. You know, 1 or 2 Void Rays right around this time is what I'd expect. Like as you can see, he did lose 1,500 minerals to that cannon rush versus the 100 minerals I lost from not babysitting my 2 last Marines. I could have been a 0 to 1,500. Huge economic loss for him. So at this point, you know, as you can see, he runs his zealots in. My guys aren't positioned in place. I got a missile turret here just in case he does send some Dark Templar my way. I don't think I have any built in town yet. I should have been building one in town by now. With all these minerals just kind of burning a hole. I mean, just one set. Oh, he does. Yeah, here he warps any Dark Templar. So, you know, here I am. I got my command center, getting that economy rolling as he's taking out my back rocks. I didn't build a supply depot back there, so I wasn't even aware of it happening. You know, shame on me. Oh well, it happens, right? So here, putting down a turret here of all the places, and putting one down up by my have one staged up there by my command center. So, got my detachment force here. All right, now I start the orbital command. All right, so here he goes. He's running in his Dark Templar. Unfortunately, I had no guys to watch the turret to prevent that from happening. So, all I can do now is just move my guys back up. You know, these Dark Templar cause they cause a nice chunk of damage against me. You know, unfortunately, I didn't research concussive shells on my Marauders, so they do manage to run away. Alright, so here he's going for a gambit. He's trying to take out my command center. He should have probably stuck with it instead of running his Dark Templar away. Oh well. Okay, so at this point, I have I'm going to have several missile turrets up and running. The expansion is up and running. And I'm trying to repair this. Oops, looks like I pulled the SCV off by accident from that barracks being repaired. I know I lose the barracks just barely by a couple hit points. I noticed that it's burning down. Alright, so at this point I just lift the barracks up. I don't think... Actually, I did have one charge just built up of sweep. So here, I just pull back my things. Oh, there goes the barracks. I let it burn down. Very noob of me. So, you know, just, for now, I'm just aggressively, putting down turrets. So he has no access to my base. I'm not really worried to be contained here. Dark Templar are kind of gimmicky. If once you get the detection on them, they go down really quick. Their movement speed, I mean, they do a lot of damage, but they're so expensive that, you know, if they're seen, they're not worth the cost. So there he goes. He loses one just to recon. See how it just went down so quick that. See, I don't even think they didn't even get one hit off. That's how quickly they go down. Just you know, once you're past their gimmickness, I think. They're not worth being used anymore. It's like he's not even utilizing his, he's doing a transfer. Looks like he transferred way too many of his probes. Wasn't even fully saturated up in his town. Alright, so what do you got going on here? Just, this guy, he's going for 5 gateways, or warp gates.